not serious. If you want serious, just ask me a serious question.
Well, Triple G, I do have a few questions. Now look, guys, it's getting harder and harder to be Gennady Golovkin's official, unofficial attorney, right? So what's going on here? It looks like we might be getting this fight right here next. I'm not very happy with it, like most of you. Falcao, never heard of the guy, to be honest with you. We know Gennady Golovkin has, 3 fights remaining with DAZN. Is he cashing out? I think he is, but people are already talking about that Canelo Trilogy, and I'm going to actually play you what Canelo said here in a minute. He's open to the idea of a trilogy, and a lot of people are saying, well, what about Jaime Munguia? Well, Munguia, he already signed a fight for June 19. Selecki, remember, it got canceled, and the other guy stepped in, he got hurt, got canceled, everything with the COVID. Now Jaime Munguia, he's locked in, okay? So a lot of people they still think there's a possibility for a Jaime Munguia Gennady Golovkin, and it's not going to happen. We're probably going to get a guy like Falcao, a guy we've never heard of. I think he's ranked like number 4, I believe, in the IBF. Basically an unknown, a nobody. But let's hear what Gennady Golovkin had to say about Billy Joe Saunders.
Billy Joe Saunders just won a belt, called you out after what?
Come on, guys.
Not a fan?
Come on, guys, this is not serious. If you want serious, just ask me a serious question.
You don't think Billy Joe Saunders is a serious competition for you at 168?
Too much emotion, too much support. Just please, forget this guy.
Now remember, Gennady Golovkin had an opportunity to become the undisputed middleweight champion. He could have fought Billy Joe Saunders back in the day for that WBO and become the undisputed middleweight champion. Putting his name up there with guys like Bernard Hopkins. Okay, but it didn't happen. But we know what we want to see. We want to see Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, even a Canelo Golovkin trilogy, or a Jaime Munguia, maybe a David Benavidez move to 168. Charlo said he would vacate that the WBC. Remember, Canelo became the franchise champion. Charlo basically inherited the WBC. I was there. It's on my channel. I was actually there when he was showing it off. And now Charlo, he's willing to vacate that belt to fight Canelo. We need that type of aggression out of Gennady Golovkin. But listen to what Canelo said. Like I said, he's open to the idea of a trilogy. In the past, he would laugh it off, say, no, I don't want the trilogy. I already beat him twice. Bullshit. But now he's at least open to the idea.
Back to you. Would you entertain the Golovkin trilogy? Pues mira, la verdad que ahorita tenemos esta meta a corto plazo, unificar, ojalá que se pueda dar la pelea, y si no, pues estamos abiertos.
We have this goal right now that's a short-term goal. Hopefully we can make that fight happen, but if that fight doesn't happen, then we can continue to make history in other ways, and right now that's my goal, and hopefully we can continue to work towards that.
Saúl, primeramente felicidades.
Well, it wasn't a no. Typically, Canelo will laugh it off. He'll say, no, already beat him. We're moving on to bigger, better things. But now, he's entertaining the idea. Eddie Hearn came out and said it's a real possibility because they don't know if they can get Plant in September. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. I don't know. But, look, you do have to give Canelo credit. He's been doing big things in boxing. The way he beat Billy Joe Saunders, he wants to unify the belts and, become undisputed and all. It's just, hey, you got to give credit where credit is due. Meanwhile, I am disappointed in Gennady Golovkin because I do believe he is cashing out. Falcao, who the hell is that? We got Darby Checo. Who else? Steve Rolls. I didn't even know who these guys were, when they announced those fights. And, the other one, what the hell is his name? I always forget that damn guy's name. I can't even remember their names. The other guy he fought. Okay, so that's my point. Now, Zermeta. There we go, Zermeta. But, look, Gennady Golovkin, he needs to step it up. And, I think he might be trying to cash out. We need a Charlo, Demetrius Andrade. But again, I'm not a big fan of a Demetrius Andrade, if I'm being honest. Right now, again, who has he fought? Nobody. All bark, no bite. He's looking for that payday. Or he wants to, look, I can't hate on him if he wants to get a big name on his resume and kind of use that as a springboard onto bigger, better things. That's fine. But, he, showing up at Canelo's press event, talking all that crap, I don't know. It was a little cringy to me, honestly. Like, it was like cringe level 100. But, yeah, I think You know, because Gennady Golovkin has been inactive with the whole lockdown thing, I think we're going to get another keep busy fight, you know, like this Falcao guy. I don't even know if I'm saying the guy's name properly. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him, never heard of him, and I cannot believe they're entertaining that idea. All right, let me just kind of close it up here. Gennady Golovkin, you guys know, Olympic champion, just an incredible amateur career. Probably, I would say, arguably one of the top 5, best middleweights of all time. Okay, so what happened here? He, like I said, could have become the undisputed middleweight champion fighting Billy Joe Saunders. I think he cashed out for the Canelo fights, and then he went in a rut, and then we had the pandemic hit. Here we are. 3 fights remaining with DAZN. He's about to be 40, getting older. Is he cashing out? I believe he is, and I'm not trying to hate on Gennady Golovkin. You guys know that. But, when you compare what Canelo has done in the last few years compared to what Gennady Golovkin has done, or since the rematch, I mean, we can just take that. Or even since they both have been on the DAZN platform, it's night and day. It's night and day. So hopefully Gennady Golovkin, Triple G, will take the remaining 2 or 3 fights with DAZN. Maybe there'll be 2. I don't know. He'll maybe buy out of the contract. I don't know. But hopefully we do get a Charlo. We get a Demetrius Andre. We get even a Canelo Trilogy. I think Canelo's probably waiting him out, thinking he's going to get older, slower, ring rust. He's only been in there, once in the past year against weak opposition. And meanwhile, Canelo's been stepping up his game, whether you hate it, love it, whatever it is, what it is. So I don't know, guys, what do you think? Do you want to see the trilogy? What do you want to see Gennady Golovkin do? If you could, be the puppet master, if you could be the shot caller, what would you have him do next? I mean, again, if it's me, Charlo, maybe a Demetrius Andre, and again, I'm not impressed with him at all. A Canelo Trilogy, maybe move up to a catchweight, up, not down, don't pull someone up, maybe to 168, maybe a David Benavidez, something like that. Maybe even go after Plant, he needs to do something big is my point. So all right, guys, leave a comment below. What do you think?